the fuck is going on? Do I have a carbon monoxide leak? Did I leave this space here wrong?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Share the Backline, the podcast with two washed-up local musicians wax poetic about gripes, triumphs, and the mundane. I am your host, Beardley.
And Obi.
And at the helm, we got Hate Mo.
What up?
And of course, our newest addition, the one person nobody knows, number 4.
Yeah.
What up, what up? Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. See, dude, I do that fucking way better than you could ever do.
Dude, you nailed it.
Way better.
You didn't throw in anything about the IU's premiere podcast, but that's cool.
Neither do you.
It's implied. I've been saying that since episode number 1.
Shut the
Did I have the intro on episode 1?
I don't know. Yes, but it was
I
longer.
wrote it in the truck, right?
It was a lot longer too.
You just went going for 5 minutes or what?
It was half the episode, and then we discussed the intro for the other half. We're like, all right, everybody, thanks. I'll see you for episode number 2. Excuse me. Wow, I dropped your notebook. Dude, this guy's looking at reels while we're recording.
No, I'm going back to episode 1, which you can find on youtube.com/@sharethebackline. Please subscribe and drop a like and comment. No, don't comment, because we've been getting so many comments about the fucking TV and the VHS collections. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop bringing it up because I'm not going to talk it into existence. I'm not.
No, we're not doing it.
We're not doing that.
No.
Whoever you are, keep posting it because it is eating
No.
I'm not supposed to get things on my neck. What was that?
I don't know. It's a plastic thing that's been over here.
Don't try to cut my throat.
No, I do have something though.
Ooh, my Zactor knife.
Yeah.
Zactor knife.
Zactor knife. What the fuck is that?
Zactor knife.
Are you listening to the intro?
Yeah.
Play it. Put it on the mic. We're going to flag ourselves or what? That's not the intro.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah. The first one. You got me just like, I remember. Just flubbing the intro.
Musicians wax poetic about.
Here it is.
All right. A little history for you guys.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of Share the Backline, the podcast where two washed-up local musicians wax poetic about
Still hate my own voice.
past and present gripes,
That's what it
triumphs, and the mundane.
Past and present.
I am your host, O'Brien.
Oh,
Dude, that audio has changed so much.
Yeah, for the
It sounds.
better.
I know. I was gonna say. You hear after your intro.
yeah, but
The
now,
gripes, triumphs, and the mundane.
dude, like the first couple months, I had the sniffles pretty hardcore.
Got the
And-
Rona?
No, it was before I became unclean and got the Rona for the first time. It was, I would always sniffle, and then this guy would make me listen to every episode. The day he put it up, he would make me listen to the episode, so I would get used to my own voice. And he'd be like, "Look at it, look at it," and then I would hear that sniffling. I'm like, I can't stop. I can't. I couldn't stop.
Dude, I'm sniffling right now. I think I told you I woke up in a pool of blood this morning.
Yeah.
I had a massive bloody nose.
Yeah.
Did you have the
hands
heater
were all
on?
bloody from punching on the concrete.
Yeah. Caitlin, we did have the heater on.
Yeah.
What?
What do you mean? What?
What do you mean you had the heater on?
Like,
At home?
yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
What is it, like carbon monoxide poisoning?
Wow, look at that face.
What? First of all, it's because I don't have a heater at home because it's broken. I try to have somebody come out and then they just totally fucking
Didn't.
gassed me. And then it snowed the following week, so I'm never gonna get anybody up here. So I just used 2 space heaters. Dude,
But your space heaters, I said it already in this podcast. Those space heaters are fucking amazing.
Yeah. Huge shout out to my neighbors. Katie and Brandon. Living up here by myself, I'm still getting used to it. But I do that thing where I'm like, did I turn the oven on? Did I turn it back off? Did I leave this on? Did I leave that on? And it's just that paranoia as soon as I leave. And I had a feeling that I left one of the space heaters on. So I texted my neighbor. I was like, can you just take a look out the window periodically and make sure my house isn't on fire? And just like, I'll send Brendan over. And I did. I left it on downstairs. So shout out to my own instincts. Save the lives of my cats and my house. I don't even know if fucking my homeowner's insurance covers
Stupidity.
leaving space heaters on.
Dude, fuck homeowners insurance. It sucks so much. We had a massive leak and they didn't want to cover a lot of it.
Look at us. Look at us, all mature adults.
Yeah.
Talking about homeowners insurance.
Get your homeowners insurance, people.
We were talking about going into the pit without having medical insurance. I saw on the Hard Times, they posted something. It was like, going into the pit doesn't look as enticing once you get off of your parents' medical insurance. It's like, hey, listen to the pod.
Real fans of the pod.
Shout out to the Hard Times for being true fans of the pod. So you have no floor now.
No, right now it's all plywood. They had to cover up a bunch of holes because we recently got our floor redone. But because we have a crawl space and the massive leak, it I guess the water evaporates into the wood. And the wood just
Soaks it all up.
soaked it all up and made our floors wavy. If you're not watching on YouTube, I did a sick wave with my hands.
That was pretty sick.
I was gonna say.
It looked like the Squidward dance.
Well, have you seen the guy? I was gonna say, have you seen the guy on? Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's pretty good.
Do it again. Do it
That's
again.
pretty
We gotta
good.
do the wide drop.
Wow, you're good at that.
It's because I'm fat. That's why.
That's got to be the.
That's my only move.
That's got to be the clip you use for this episode. So the people that just listen to it can at least see that. I mean, besides that, there aren't many visuals. I'm actually doing a jig right now.
Liar.
For all of you listening, I just did a backflip. Holy shit. Oh my God, barely standing on his head. Let's get back to business here. What the fuck is going on?
Caitlin, can you get off the roof, please?
Hey, get down. There's snow up there.
Dude, that's a great way to get people to our YouTube. They're gonna come over here and be like, "You didn't do any of that stuff."
It's gonna eat them alive. They're gonna be like, "No way, they were joking." And then like they get home from work, they're like, "They were joking." And then the next day, like, "What if they weren't joking?" And then they gotta go look at it.
A new way of clickbaiting.
Yeah.
You don't even have.
Dude, so I've been seeing these posts and they're clearly ads, but then they'll say on the top, it's just like it looks like an innocent caption, but it'll say, "My husband's wife's friend turned me on to these and I'm never looking back," or something like that.
Hot grandmas? Is that what your feed is?
And then you click on it and it's hot grandmas. You're like, oh,
Hot grandmas in my area.
hell yeah.
Set the mile radius to 5.
There's a bunch.
Yeah.
I was really craving some hard candy. This works out great.
So.
Hey, Meredith. Ow.
Do you need me to take out your trash?
But it
Do
is.
you need me
like
to clean your pipes?
You mean to mow your lawn?
You're getting more innocent and worse at the same time.
Do you need me to brush your back hair?
Oh.
Because they're old. I don't know if that's the thing. I don't have any back hair.
Is it? Is that a thing?
I don't know. I don't have no
Is
idea.
I know that people's noses continue to grow their entire lives.
Yeah, I'm going to end up with just a nose as a face.
Nose face. Just call you nose face.
Instead of Beardly, now introducing Nosebase.
Nosely.
Nosebase.
What the fuck is going on? Do I have a carbon monoxide leak? Did I leave this space here wrong? We're all delirious. I took my meds, so I understand this type of behavior. I just took them like an hour ago.
I took my meds yesterday, so I'll take them again tonight. So we're good. That's just what the IE's premier podcast breaks to you.
We're all delirious because
We're
all
just
work
high on.
too.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're just high on life. Okay.
So we all work today. Whatever. But yeah, it is that. Oh my god! I can't. That's all, folks. I can't even. It's hard to bring up a topic and then we go off on this tangent, and then I'm trying to come back to the same topic so I can wrap her up.
I'm still laughing at Nosely.
But yeah, they say as you get older, you start to get like really long nose hair and then ear hair, right?
I just snorted. I'm picturing a giant nose with a beard at the tip and a pair of glasses.
Maybe new sticker idea.
Yeah, Nosely.
I'm crying. I shedded a tear.
I shedded it at a tear.
I shedded it in a tear.
Shedded.
There's definitely a gas leak.
A helium leak.
I think I gotta do this. Fuck, we're fucking old. You're talking about homeowners insurance. I'm like, I gotta check the batteries on my carbon monoxide detector. Jesus Christ.
I was gonna say that too. I'm like, no, for sure we'd have a carbon monoxide leak because we have one of those tester things.
Okay, so you get dizzy and you get a headache first, right?
That's why I feel this way.
I'm feeling a little woozy, man.
Yeah, because I get paranoid about that. Because also,
Just home by yourself. There's nobody else to check up with you.
okay,
Check the cats first. Penny, do you have a pulse?
Yeah, they're my canaries, and I call my. That's why I have them around. I'm like just poking one of them. Like, oh, they're awake. They're good. I'm safe.
Look, one glasses is fogging up. I'm out of it.
Why are you showing us? You have a camera too.
I know, what the hell. So the people.
I did.
For those of you listening, one of her glass lenses is fogged up. But that's also one of the things because I have a fireplace, and since I don't have a working heater, I gotta put the fireplace on a lot. And that's, I think where did I read? When people die of like smoke inhalation, like where there's fires and stuff, and they say, oh, there was smoke in their lungs or whatever, it's actually the carbon monoxide. So if you can smell your fireplace, then that's like, it's carbon monoxide coming through. So and lately when I put the fire on, I smell it at first, and then I get fucking just super paranoid about that. So I'm paranoid that I'm going to die with carbon monoxide poisoning because there's like something blocking my chimney, eating anything. That's why so I was eating soup and cereal for the last few months. Eating anything.
You start blending your food like an old person.
Then I can make a sandwich, make it all nice, and cut it all perfectly. I'm like, oh, this is great. And then put it in the magic bullet, and blend it. Put a little Diet Dr. Pepper in there, some chips and sour cream.
He's gonna start texting me every time he puts on his fire. Anytime he eats something now.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna eat a sandwich.
Call me in 30.
If I don't text you back in 10 minutes,
Call 911. Send an ambulance.
Send a helicopter.
Do you have him as your beneficiary?
I should. So you can keep potting. You can get the house, get the room.
R.I.P. We'll put up your picture in the middle of it.
Right here. Just a little picture will be right here.
Just AI me. Just like fucking. Don't tell anybody I died.
I have the technology.
We have the technology.
I have the technology and the steady hands to perform that procedure.
Yeah, you don't have the steady hands or the technology to perform that kind of procedure. AI me and make me all like chiseled and shit, fucking jaw like for days.
Like
Doesn't look
handsome
like you,
Squidward.
like, oh, handsome Squidward, yeah.
Wow. Like you guys make AI me and it's handsome. Everyone's like, yeah, it doesn't look like you at all.
All right, so back to your hot grandmas, dude.
I walked right into that one. There are no more hot grandmas. Dude, actually, no. Seriously, on my Explorer, they're all gone. So
We're talking about it now, so you're FBI agents listening.
I did get several complaints, though, of it showing up on other people's algorithm.
I'd
what?
like to bring it up too. I've sent you like one reel in the past week. So my reels have declined. My reel sending to O'Brien have declined drastically, and they're continuing to decline. Just want to bring that up so you guys
all
know.
Brian's fault.
This is bullshit. Dude, I wasn't going to bring this up, but I have been counting them. Since you said you weren't, I told you to send me one. I was like, oh, send me that. Because you played it for me. And then after that, I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And today I got the 7th one. I was like, dude, he's trying to get me back up on his top people, your top ads.
Really? 7? No.
So now I think, Beardly, you do it
Nosley.
without Nosley. I think you do it with. He doesn't have a big nose because you just listen to this,
It's just when he gets older.
but he will
Yeah,
in the
eventually.
future. He'll just be all nose. I think you might do it subconsciously, like the pens. So we barely found a chewed pen cap at work, and he blamed it on me. What?
It is you. It has to be. Okay.
So I found one in here. So I was like, because you saw the one in here too, right?
Yes.
So I texted Haitlin immediately. I was like, do you chew pens? She's like, cheap ones. So Haitlin also chews pens. So at work, I don't know, but I might do it without
But you
thinking.
do this. You sit here and you'll talk and you're like, and you start chewing on it.
Yes. It had to have been you. Okay. Well, first of all,
Because I play with them when I'm here.
Look, this one's not chewed at all.
okay, Haitlin, toss me one of those. I know there's like 4 of them on that desk. Ow!
Oh, look.
Why
I've
didn't
been
you put
impaled.
Why didn't you put the cap on that
I don't
first?
think any of them. Oh, this one does. Sorry, I could try again.
This one has a cap on it. Ow.
Why'd you throw it like an axe? Like you're an axe throwing.
They're like a dart.
Funny, yeah.
All right. You can poke my eye out, even
You
through my
got
glasses.
protection. It's okay.
Oh my god.
So,
That pen looks so delicious. I want to put it in my mouth.
so
Dude,
the
these are good. These are good chewing pens. I'm not saying I chew them, but those are my preferred pens to chew. The cap, just the
And
mouth
you
feel,
do
the
use
texture.
this TV when nobody else is, or the computer when nobody else is here.
exactly, but the pen that was here, it wasn't the cap. At work, it was a cap. The pen was
yeah,
like
it was
chewed
like chewed all the way through.
all the way through.
No. I
Oh
don't-
no! I was like, I chew the top part,
Yeah, the top of the cap,
the
right?
circle. Yeah.
Yeah, the circle. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. It like, I don't know. It just feels so satisfying when you crunch it down and then the little circle.
It just comes
is-
out.
Yeah.
And on to the next one.
Yeah, because they're cheap and delicious.
How dare you guys disrespect writing utensils like that?
Well, that's my bad, dude. See, I wouldn't chew this pen because this is a nice pen. You bought
And
it
it's
for me.
like metal.
I did buy it for a typo. We gotta go back.
Yeah, for sure.
Been a minute. I'm itching.
Typo negative. Shout out to Typo. But
Sponsor.
I totally forgot. I gotta watch what I said. Because I just say shout out to everything.
You know
shout out
it's
to everything.
you know it's still hard for me not to go.
missed that one. She missed
Shout out to everything.
Yeah, got you. No.
Oh,
Sorry, everybody. At least the volume's leveled out, right?
yeah,
Because
sure.
we had a couple episodes where it's like, what the fuck? Oh no, he's saying shout out here. I like turn the radio down. I'll blow your ears.
I don't know. These past couple.
Sorry, guys.
These past couple episodes have been sounding pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I could pat myself on the back for a second.
Do it. There you go.
Nice. Stick taps. Stick taps for Nosely. Ring, ring. I ring myself. I was going to say something. Completely forgot. You got fucking pod brain.
Ring.
You want to talk about how you called me fucking nosy?
Nosely.
No.
It just happened 5 minutes ago.
No.
And not 6 minutes ago. So anyway, no. So we were, so those posts that say, you know, my husband's wife's friend. Good job on getting engagement in the comments, just like I get engagement by dynamic microphone use. How do you like that? Huh? I'm still trying to sell.
Now say sponsor me because you have the logo showing perfectly.
It's like people only do things because they get paid, and that's just really sad. There's your Wayne's World reference for the day.
Caitlin,
Yes.
number 4.
Number 4.
O'Brien called me fucking nosy the other day.
I didn't say fucking nose.
No, he said fucking nosy.
I hadn't taken my meds in like 3 days. It was a long day, and you were being nosy.
He called me fucking nosy. It
No,
was
dude.
work-related stuff.
Okay. So yeah, I was having a conversation. My phone was plugged in the truck, so when you could see when a message comes through, and our supervisor was messaging me, and I wasn't saying anything on purpose because he knew I was going to eat him alive. But today I got a phone call, and you can clearly hear me talking about something we would have to a job site, like a project that we were going to have to work on. And then I got off the phone, and I was waiting for him to go, "What happened? What did they say? What's going on? What happened?" So I just instead of engaging, he didn't say anything. I just turned the radio up. I hung up the phone. I turned the radio up and just kept driving. And I was waiting and waiting, and he didn't say anything. I could feel a fucking heat coming off of his left side, and it just started getting real warm right here. And I just kept glancing over at him, and I turned the radio down. I was like, "Wow, you really trust me that much now?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then I told him everything we were talking about because it does pertain to work. But
Have you seen the people that go in their, like, the cops show up or their next door neighbors and they'll take mop buckets out there and there's no water out in the middle of the street and they're mopping
Their
streets?
driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always have to vacuum my driveway when there's cops across the street or something. Apparently, I'm fucking nosy. Dick. That hurt. That hurt.
oh, I'm sorry.
Man, that. Just kidding.
I wasn't on my meds. I just thought it was funny. You
Yeah,
look like
you thought it was
meme
funny?
of the guy with the vein in his forehead. You're just like, wait, that's why you didn't ask me what they said, huh?
Yeah. I'm not sending reels. I'm not going to ask you what they said anymore.
Well, you do send reels. That's okay. You've been sending me some good ones. See, 7 in 2 days is not bad because it's
And one of those was,
quality instead of quantity.
one of those wasn't a reel. That was my brother. Like they released 13 pictures.
Yeah, that was cool. With Gordo. There's a guy on there that looks like Michael Pena. So he was swiping through all the players, and every time he went back to him, I would do a line from Michael Pena in Fury. Every time, dude, I rattled off like 20 lines from that
Yeah.
movie. I didn't even know he had 20 lines, but they were right there in my brain.
Quick.
We're basically a tank crew. Now. We watched Fury like 6 times already.
Yeah, I went from not watching it once to seeing it like 6 times.
Yeah.
All in the truck, so we're basically like a tank crew. Or a tank squadron.
We gave each
Just call me War Daddy.
we gave each other war names.
Yeah. Our coworker Ryan, his war name is Sugar because he doesn't show up when it rains.
Shout out to Melissa in Guadalajara, our boss.
Yeah, our tipper boss.
Because Ryan called out twice when it was raining. She was like, "What is he made out of sugar?" He was calling out when it's raining. You're like, "Dude, sugar's his war name."
Yeah, we still don't have our war names, but Ryan has his.
Yeah. So he was He didn't even know. He came in and we started calling him sugar. He's like, what? Like, that's your warning. He's like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Dude, speaking of Ryan, though, he did shoot a music video for one of his songs. And as soon as it comes out, we're going to play it and hopefully have him up here.
Yeah, we've been trying to get him up here just so you guys can put a face to our coworker because he's fucking hilarious too. So we want to get a mount for the truck just to catch some of the hijinks because a lot of the things we bring up on the pod. No, scratch that. There's a lot of things that we want to bring up on the pod, but we just keep saying it and then laughing about it, and then we completely forget about it like 10 minutes later.
Yeah. Well, so where did we go? We went to Bakersfield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bakersfield.
We've been.
No, we went last week. We went to Bakersfield.
Yeah.
And we tried it out, and we can live stream in the truck.
Oh yeah.
With the GoPro and the mics that we have and everything. So it's either like, do you guys want like live videos like that, or do you want? Because we were going to do it for the Patreon, I believe.
Oh, so you get like a live stream going and have people commenting live,
Yeah.
and you can rattle them off while I'm driving.
Yep.
All right, so it was while it was pouring rain, it was storming, and I was white knuckling it, and this guy has his seatbelt off, and I told him, I was like, I have one job today, is to get you safely home to your kids through this fucking storm. And then he's right there, he's standing on the seat, he has no seatbelt on. I was like, holy shit. And I was just white knuckling it up to 15, like going through the grapevine with a fully loaded trailer. And he's like messing with the GoPro, and it keeps falling off of the thing because the double sided tape. I was like, you son of a bitch. You are sabotaging my one job. Put your seatbelt on. If we're having a do your job. Do what you're here for. Go watch Fury, everybody, please.
It's on Netflix now. Go watch it. Definitely, it's a good watch.
If there was a pie chart of things in my brain right now, be 90% Fury quotes and 1% aspartame because this is delicious. Whatever.
Sponsors.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Spicam.
I had to look to make sure she didn't change the camera because I'm going to leave that in.
Yes. I was waiting.
I was just looking at, if you're just listening, I was just looking at O'Brien chug his Dr. Pepper.
It's in his nose.
That bubbled right in my throat. I thought I was going to throw up. Not because of the taste, because it's delicious, but because I started laughing.
Dude,
You guys just watching me take a drink? You're supposed to talk amongst yourselves.
No, you were talking and you did this. You said, okay, and then you said, you drinking.
That was the cue for why aren't you guys talking?
You didn't even give us a chance.
Touche. You guys got to be quicker than that.
dude, how do you? Okay, I'm sorry if this is a little disgusting, but I have to ask because it's.
It is. Do it.
How do you guys feel about throw up? Like if you smell it,
What are you talking about? How do we feel about it? I think it's delightful, especially on a nice hot summer day. Yeah. One of those endless summer nights.
No,
you throw up. You're walking through Disneyland. Through
Okay,
the back lot. And just,
I've thrown up twice at Disneyland.
what I mean is,
that was like other lifetimes ago. I'm like, that aroma, and then it's you. You're all sick.
No, I walk past certain spots and I'm like, oh look, I've thrown up there. I've thrown up there.
And then Nosley's walking around there too. He's like, I wonder how people feel about throw up. And here we all are. In year of our Lord 2024. I was there. Were you there?
I meant like if you smell like throw up.
I'll throw up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
The gagging, the smell of it, I'll throw up.
What about you? That's what I meant. Like,
I think I'm okay with it. I absolutely hate throwing up though. But I do have, God damn it. How mature are our topics? I have acid I take Pepsid AC daily. It's a once daily pill. It's over the counter. It helps out a lot for acid reflux.
Well, my
Sometimes
doc-
when I eat Alberto's later at night, it's also, I wake up and I vomit.
That's what I told my doctor when she asked me if I've taken Prozac.
Oh yeah. You're like, no, I don't have acid reflux. It's like that's.
No, dude, because I think maybe it's a dad thing now, but like the smell alone would make me like dry heave, or just hearing somebody like doing it. But I took my kids out this weekend, and one of them, super quiet, Tommy, super quiet in the back seat, got out from to give them all a cake pop from Starbucks, like as a road treat, so they'll eat it and probably pass out. So I'm like, who wants a cake pop? My daughter says me. Teddy says me, and Tommy's quiet.
He finally says me. It's like me. And it just comes out of his mouth.
So I got it out of the truck because I don't, my shoulders all messed up. I can't really like reach back to hand them all out, and he's just covered in barf.
Oh my god! And he didn't say anything.
He didn't say anything. That little. So I had to clean it, and I'm surprised I didn't throw up because that shit grosses me out. Like the smell. Oh, I used a whole box of clean to clean them up, and then took them out. I had to clean it, and
Didn't Irish just throw up on you like recently?
yeah.
It's got to be a dad thing.
But that was different though, because I don't know if I talked about it on here, but she like threw up, but she was like flailing her arms, and it got on her.
the Squidward dance
Yeah, she's going like that.
and throwing up at the same time. That's so hard. That's such a hard image.
No, like it got on her hand, and I was behind her, and she kind of put two and two together. People, I'm like, oh no, and yeah, that was the worst.
Did you get any in your mouth?
I asked people to put two and two together, so yeah.
Oh.
And my wife walks in
Oh,
How off?
because I'm calling her. I'm like, how?
What?
Because I'm calling her and I'm like trying not to throw up. And she's like, oh, grow up. I'm like, you got it in my mouth. You got it in my mouth. And she's like, oh, I understand now.
Sorry if you're all sensitive to hearing about it. Don't listen to this while you're eating. Don't listen to this on your lunch break.
We should have.
Because I was going to go into detail of why I hate to throw up. But
We'll save that for a death clause.
True.
that'll be on the Patreon. Just talking about throw up.
I got you. I have a sensitive tummy, even as a child. I throw up all the time.
Yeah, we've heard the stories.
That's just Disneyland.
No, it's because you.
Ring, ring.
How do you say this? Like, if you want to eat something, you're just gonna eat the whole thing,
Yeah.
Glutton?
even though you've been told by your significant other to stop eating.
I'll still do it. YOLO.
What is that called?
Gluttony? Pride?
Pride.
What the hell? Just greed, pride, gluttony,
The seven. What is it? The seven
Yeah.
deadly sins?
sloth. No, I'm gonna finish this fucking bread bowl
Yeah.
because I'm proud.
And candy. I wasn't allowed to have like a lot of candy or soda like when I was younger. And I remember one time we went to go watch Snow Dogs and I ate popcorn. Already upsets my stomach, but I drank soda, ate popcorn, and I ate gummy worms, and I threw up in the back of my grandma's Camry. I was like, Grandma, I don't feel good. I was like, ugh. And my cousin's like, give her a bag. And she dumped out her candy bag.
Candy bag.
Yeah.
If you're gonna spew into this.
It's
Yeah.
already too.
Paper. Oh, sorry. You can cut out the first Wayne's World reference. Just pick one. Just bleep out the other. Bleep out the second one, so we don't overdo it. Speaking of bread bowls,
People are gonna be like, "What the fuck did he just bleep out?"
he didn't bleep out all the other shit. He bleeps out the one thing. What was it? Oh, you can bleep out the bowl that I'm going to talk about. It was Bread Bowl Sunday. We really can't say it.
No, you can't. Like even the top podcast.
Are we allowed to say puppy bowl?
I don't probably. You know what? Fuck it, dude. We need the traction. Super Bowl.
Whoa, he did it. He's going to bleep. So now if the audio goes out randomly for the next few minutes, you know why.
Yeah.
It's because Nosley said Super Bowl.
There's a
What are they going to do? What are they
there's
gonna do to us?
there's a few.
Take on a football team. They can take on a gorilla.
No, God.
Can you?
We're not
We're going to bring that up.
we're not fucking doing that. No.
No, not the topic. The podcast.
Oh.
We talked about that.
Yeah, I guess so. Bring it up while I look up words you can't say.
All right, well, number 4 brought this to our attention, that there are podcasts being kind of weird.
I saw something the other day that was basically like the headline was 2 podcasts that are basically the same but also different. And I was watching it, and there's so many that have so many similar topics, and it made me think like, are these staged or are people really just fucking stupid?
It might. You know what that made me think of? You know when they say if you're gonna teach, well, I guess it's a joke, but if you teach second grade, all you need is a third grade education. I know. So I had a drum instructor who would take drum lessons, and then whatever he learned, he would go teach that. He's like, you just have to stay one step ahead of whatever you're teaching.
Finesse the system.
Yeah. So it might be like, oh, this podcast brought these topics up, and they released this episode, and then you just, it's like a comedy stand, like a lesser comedian, like bigger comedians, like, no one's gonna fucking hear this joke, so you just take it and use it, or there's a formula to it. Like the-
Ravioli. Give
like-
me the formula.
Give me the formula. Like yeah, because you said it was even the dynamic was the same. It was like one guy, and then one guy plays dumb, and
I don't play.
it's me. Why?
I don't play dumb. I am pretty dumb.
Don't look at me like that. It's me. No, it definitely is.
I'm
me.
the problem.
When-
It's me.
Before we start recording, I'm
No,
just
nothing.
getting bashed on. The problem is. Are we finally going to bring that up?
Okay, I found a list of stuff. So I guess it's like. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Are you done with your
No. Yeah.
with your thought?
It was forethought, but yeah.
Yeah. So let me go on Reddit and read you this story that I found real quick.
Do it.
I mean, no, I'm kidding. That's what people
Oh.
do.
Oh,
That's what fucking people do. It says, let me go on Reddit and see this ask question. Like, what is your biggest fear or some shit like that? And I don't know. Anyways, so it's you can't use the word Super Bowl for promotional use. So like if you go to the supermarket and they're not like sponsoring the Super Bowl or anything, it's like, oh, get your stuff for you can't even say like the big game.
you can't say the big game.
I don't think you can say the big game. So here's a small like Super Bowl you can't say. Super Sunday, the Super Bowl logo you can't use. You can't say NFL, NFC, AFC, which are the divisions. Well, NFL is the whole thing. You can't say National Football League, American Football League, National Football Conference, whatever. Yeah, you can't use any of that in like marketing, promotion, and stuff. Like they shut down a lot of parties because of that.
Parties, like corporate parties or something.
Yeah, or like parties that are being advertised. Like people selling, because I just got a notification like right here. Super Bowl 58 sets ratings record as most watched program in television history with an average of 123.4 million viewers.
Oh my God.
You want to know why? Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Shout out to Taylor Swift. Could you imagine that for whatever reason, there's something on this episode that goes viral and we just blow up and then it just we finally get monetized. We get demonetized and we keep saying Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
You got to
too.
use us talking about the Super Bowl as a clip so that way you can post that and then if we make any money off of it, that would be fucking hilarious.
No.
Just get it all taken away.
I'd rather do that than use a Squidward clip.
No,
No.
it's so
dude.
good.
I know gold when I see gold. That was gold. Pure, solid American gold.
There is like a conspiracy theory around the Taylor Swift Travis Kelce thing.
What's a Travis Kelce?
He's
The player on the
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Oh, her man's?
yeah.
Her boyfriends. Maybe we'll get into that on a death clause or something.
Nah, it's not even worth it.
Okay,
Are they clones?
be salty.
Are they clones?
No.
Then I don't want to hear about it.
Oh, speaking of clones, you know who was at the game? Was Kanye,
Oh, was he? Which
Yeah.
one?
the clone.
Clone.
He had his face. No, actually, I think it was the original because he had his face covered and he had a screen printed Jesus on it.
Sounds like Kanye.
Yeah, so he was there.
Yeah.
And then apparently
That's what I would have worn.
Ice Spice was there in the Taylor Swift booth throwing up like gang signs and shit.
Nice.
Well, no, it was just
Oh,
she was doing like,
that's not a gang sign.
but the way she was doing it was kind of weird. Like I've never seen anybody like.
This is like the middle finger all over again.
Okay, well, did we talk about that? How people go like this? Like people that aren't real rocker fools, they go like this, like
Old
they put
people,
their
you
thumb
mean?
out. This is a salute to our Dark Lord.
Ozzy Osbourne.
This is I love you. if you do the devil horns with the thumb out, that's I love you. Tuck the thumb in, people.
Flip it around, you got Spider-Man.
Yeah, you do. I always wondered how to do that. Now I know. Boo.
Booed yourself. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So do the Spider-Man. Don't do the Spider-Man if you're trying to rock out.
Imagine if you're just in a mosh
put
and you're
yourself-
Spider-Manning.
You're just getting kicked.
Just getting mollywopped.
In a pit, Spider-Man. It's the new trend, Spider-Man.
Next emo night, I got you. Oh.
Dude, we still never talked about the hockey game we all went to. It was on emo.
Oh yeah, it was emo night.
You were just in my recap for 2023.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
My signs are 3 for 3, baby.
Dude, that shit was eating me alive. Okay, so you did for the trainer, like, oh, my best friend's girlfriend broke up with him. Can we get a puck? And then
Yep.
we called that the pity puck. And then we went to emo night at the Rain game. I'm just gonna keep mentioning the Rain. The IE's premier sports franchise, the Ontario Reign of the AHL.
Well, the first one was the Costco pizza.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The first
Yeah.
one was
My
And-
wife's gonna be so mad.
Yeah.
And the dude looked at the sign and got you the pizza faster.
But yeah, I want to talk about Costco pizza real quick. But yeah, continue. So was that one, then the pity puck, and then
And then we went to emo night at the Rain game, the IE's premier sports franchise, and they were playing a bunch of songs. It sounded like they were just playing the playlist for when we were young, right? So it was like a lot of Offspring and like Jim. Who else was playing? They Paramore.
dude, they started playing Scotty Doesn't Know.
Yeah.
They started playing Scotty Doesn't Know, and then the DJ's like, "Oh shit, I can't play this," and then he just played it. He played.
Yeah,
the
he
whole
stopped playing it, and I was saying, if he doesn't fucking play the rest of that song, I'm canceling my season tickets. I'm selling them, whatever. I'm never coming back here again. And then it comes on, and he plays the whole thing, and we're all singing along. And everyone's like,
Yeah, fucking Matt Damon rocks that song, dude.
Yeah. He's a good singer.
Yeah. I'm a good actor.
Oh, I'm a good actor.
But okay, emo night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you made a sign on your phone. Dude, you had your denim vest on and then you combed your hair down over your face. That was fucking hilarious. But you put up a sign, put it on the glass, and said, "This is an emo." Because they were playing like EDM and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
That's not emo. There's the sign. And then he got on the Jumbotron and everyone was cheering. Everyone in our section. And then they started playing some real emo hits, some real bangers, some real anthems.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was a good night. Yeah, but we were all there. It was a little team outing. It was a little
Yep.
It was team building.
team building.
Let's get a little team building going on in here.
Let's get a little team building, boys. Yeah, it was a good time.
But yeah, if you're gonna have an emo night, do play emo music
Yeah,
or hire a DJ that knows emo music.
just play the hits.
That fucking DJ was up there Googling emo music, sad kids. Like, I don't know what the fuck he was doing up there.
Yeah, seriously. Even if you went on Spotify and put on an emo mix, probably would have been.
That's what I do when I leave the house. When I leave Indigo in the kennel, I go, "Hey Alexa, play 2000s emo music."
Whatever she plays, that's what he's listening to.
When I first started coming up here, O'Brien would leave the TV on for the dogs downstairs, or Alexa, like just classic rock or something.
Oh yeah, I remember that. There were a lot more Alexas in the house back then. Now there's one. Dude, I love sleeping on the couch. Like I sleep on the couch on the weekends because I don't have to wake up because the Alexa alarm
It's fucking annoying.
is loud as shit. It's at 10 because I'm a pretty heavy sleeper. So Alexa's in my room. It's at 10. So on the weekdays, I try to doze off on the couch. I'm like, fuck, I have to go upstairs because that's where the Alexa is. I'm just going to start walking around the house with it. Make it battery powered.
Okay, I'm gonna put a bunch. Yeah, I totally forgot about the Amazon wish list. I'm gonna throw a bunch of Alexas on.
Yeah, please. Shoot me a couple of Alexas. I won't be mad at that. Dude, I have so many topics written down and we've gotten 0. I think we got down the Super Bowl.
The big game.
The big game. Oh, we can't say that either.
The Taylor Swift
Taylor Swift.
concert.
Wasn't there something about Taylor Swift drinking game?
Yeah, bingo. Well, I saw a few, just like being because people were having Taylor Swift parties featuring the Super Bowl, featuring Usher halftime performance.
Dude, Usher's an absolute unit. You know, I saw he fucking ripped his tarp off.
Dude,
It's massive.
so I met Usher. It was
Guy looks like the AI version of me.
I met Usher and like he's not like you figure like all those people are like super short and stuff because we think like Tom Cruise is like 4'11" or something, but Usher's really tall. I think he's like almost 6 feet, if not over.
Damn, that is very tall.
I mean, I was taller than him, but still.
That is very, very tall. Oh, I touched the mic. God damn it. I've been doing good so far.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm back on I don't know if you guys saw on the last episode. At the very end, there was a microphone stand mishap. And that's because I was playing with the microphone stand. Why do I keep saying microphone stand? The mic stand. And then, well, at least it held up all the way to the end.
Yeah, and if you could, I forgot what model these are, but like if you look for these models on Amazon, you can see pictures of the last podcast because I put them up there. I wrote a review saying like
It's me fumbling the fucking mic
Yeah, he's
stand
like-
that came off as I was doing the outro.
I'm just like, not even like I'm for some reason I'm like staring at the door. I'm like,
He's ready to go. Ready to dip.
Yeah, no shit. He's gonna leave a silhouette of himself like a hole.
Like Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
like Homer Simpson with a smoke.
Why don't you go get something from our food truck? Mr. Simpson. There's your Simpsons reference for the day. But yeah, we should sell bingo cards for episodes.
Yeah, we should definitely do that. Like have it like, oh, Brian touched his mic. I got that on my bingo card.
Dude, if you had my mic stand coming off at the outro on your bingo card, you would have won big. Or Nosley doing the fucking intro, you would have won big. I completely forgot you did the intro on this episode. Good job, by the way. More stick taps.
We should put that on our Patreon and send them out to our listeners, and then whoever sends a picture back first and tags us, they'll get like a special sticker.
Dude, I like that. A little game, a little interactive, some engagement. So we need something other than my microphone work
And
to
your-
get engagement.
Your Obi fans.
And my Obi fans.
Do I want to?
Hot Granny fans.
I want to give a shout out to Melody. She listens, and she sent me a message the other day, showing me that Derek from Sum 41 and Avril Lavigne were actually married.
Oh, I didn't get Mandela?
No,
You
he
son
didn't.
of a bitch. You were trying to Inception Mandela me.
I didn't want to say yes or no because I wasn't sure, and I don't want to look it up at the moment. But yes, they were indeed married. I don't know if they
At
are.
least one of the Avril Lavigne's was.
Yeah, at least one of them.
What if one Avril Lavigne clone and one Kanye clone got together? That'd be
Inception.
That'll be a killer AI song.
cool. Cloneception. Speaking of listeners, we finally met one.
Yes.
Shout out Pickles Pie Shop.
No free ads except for Pickles Pie Shop.
Yeah, no free ads except Pickles Pie Shop. So if you're ever in Big Bear, go to Pickles Pie Shop. But yeah, he was in the area, and one of my favorite parts about Monday is that whole drive around, and then he'll be in the passenger seat.
I did most of the driving today.
Yeah, okay, today I'll give you that today. But
Fuck you.
Sammy, I don't know if he wants to see his real name. You can bleep that out. Pickles Pie Shop. He'll send us voice messages like as he's listening to the podcast, and just kind of like, so it's almost like having a third person here. So we'll talk about things that we brought up, and then his opinion or experience on those things. And it's like, honestly, one of the best parts of Monday. 'Cause it's usually on Mondays when he starts sending them, and then we'll play them. We'll both listen and chuckle and stuff, and sometimes we'll reply. But he was like, "Oh, you guys know anywhere to eat around here? Because I'm down the mountain, blah blah blah." And we were like in the area. We're like, "Dude, let's just have lunch." And so we met up with them, and we had lunch. And fucking super sweet guy.
Yeah, super cool.
And I can't believe how many random people we know that we like have in common. Just like just bringing up stories from the SGV. He's like, "Oh, I know them." I'm like, "What?" I didn't think anybody knew that person. Just all these random places and shows that we've been to. He was like, "You talk a lot more on the pod." You were all quiet.
Yeah, I told him that's showbiz, baby. I gotta turn it on. The lights go on and the mics are hot. I'm on. But other than that, I'm pretty quiet. Eat my pizza.
Yeah, and I'm like the opposite. Yeah, I'm quiet, not on the pod. This is the most talking I do every week. Yeah. So you're welcome, people. Draining my fucking social battery, draining my vocal cord battery. But yeah, shout out to Pickles Pie Shop. That was awesome. It's good to meet them. Keep those voice messages coming, and hopefully we can get all of us to go up, all four of us to go up and eat some of them pies.
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff he was giving us like behind the scenes recipes that they make sometimes, and some of it sounds fucking good.
Yeah. So we were talking. I forgot. He sent us a message about the candy bar conversation. He brought up paydays. Paydays are a bomb. If you haven't had a payday, I think I had one for the first time a couple months ago. I was like, holy shit, where have these been all my life? Also, we're going to put the chocolate covered paydays on our Amazon wish list. So you guys see it on there. Send us some chocolate covered paydays. They have not been able to find them anywhere. And I really want to try it because that sounds incredible.
Yeah, chocolate. He didn't think they were real, but they are real because I've had one.
So he said that they had. I wish I could play it.
I don't know if we should give away the recipes.
He didn't give us the exact amount. All right, whatever. They have amazing pies. You
Yeah.
should just go check them out.
pot pies and they have savory pies,
Oh my god.
sweet and savory pies.
Oh, you got it. All right, guys.
Savory and sweet.
Number 4. Help me out with this. So Ryan at work, this has been going on for weeks, maybe months, years. So he said, "Why do they call it savory? What's savory? Something sweet is savory." Because he's like, why don't they just say salty? If it's salty, just say salty, not savory. And I was trying to explain to him, there's sweet and savory when you're talking about food, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
Halen?
Mm-hmm.
Then this guy jumps in and he's like, no, I think savory, like if I'm something savory, like I'm savoring something, it's something sweet. Well, we're going to Bakersfield. There's a big old like roadside pie shop and it said sweet and savory pies. So I was like, look, wake up, idiot. Look at the sign. What does it say? He's like, oh, the Holiday Inn. He like was sitting and not see the giant 400 by 400 foot fucking sign that said sweet and savory pies, roadside pies.
Yeah, because you wouldn't say sweet and salty. Sweet and salty
exactly.
pies.
It's sweet and savory. Savory is something it's like not a dessert.
The top most searched thing for savory, it says the easiest way to remember savory is that it rhymes with flavory, which is not a real word, but it could be.
Neither is Nosley. The easiest way. Why would you need to remember savory? What
Savory is flavory.
Savory rhymes with a word that doesn't exist. It's this dumb fucking made up word. Flavory. I'm just gonna start using flavory. You guys have any flavory pies?
Sweet and flavory.
Yeah, sweet and flavory. The Take 5 bar is sweet and flavory. But they do have sweet and savory pies at Pickles Pie Shop. Yeah, it's snow. It snowed the last couple weeks. They got snow way before. All right, so every time it snows up here,
The snow report with Obi.
beep, 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 beep. It's coming down in buckets. Every time it snows,
It's
the
gonna
first
snow.
snow of the season, I slip and fall and eat shit. And this year is no exception. So I got
You didn't get the croc snow things?
Croc snow plows.
Yeah.
No, but I got to get some.
Or chains?
Oh, you know what I do have?
Chains for your Crocs.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, no, that's what I'm. Because I have those things that go on the bottom of your shoe. You know, they're like elastic and you
Yeah.
pull them in the front and back, and it has like little cleats. I gotta find Croc ones for sure. But I had my work boots on, and those are pretty grippy, but still not enough for the snow. My snow boots were inside, so
Oh.
it was raining, and then it snowed, and then it rained more. So I pulled up. I had my chains on. So I have a steep ass driveway. I pulled up halfway through the drive. Well, not even halfway. A little bit into the driveway, and I take a step, and I was like, "It's gonna be slush because it was raining too." So I take a step, and it's fresh powder. I was like, "Oh, sweet." Next step, face plant. I fall right into the snow, like fucking right on my chest. And I was like, and then I started sliding down my driveway on the snow. So it started going into my jacket, the snow, because it was like I was basically plowing my driveway or shoveling my driveway with my shirt. And so my shirt was just full of snow in it. And it was cold and not very comfortable, and it hurt.
So when he says sliding down his driveway, it's not like a regular driveway where, like, you know, a house you see where it has a little bit of a slope and then it goes straight. No, O'Brien's driveway is like at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, probably more
It's the
at certain
steep,
spots.
it's the steepest driveway ever. Like in my truck, I still scrape.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You only barely stopped doing that, right? You were like scraping in the truck for a while. You're like, there's
Nothing
no way I
important,
can scrape
Kaylin.
now.
Nothing important. Just the plastic underneath. You know,
So yeah,
my truck.
I'm just right there, face down, just sliding down the driveway, trying to feel my body, see if I broke anything or hurt anything. And then I just stopped sliding. I'm like, okay, I think I'm okay. But my shirt and jacket are filled with snow. So I got up and I did that whole thing, like pulled my shirt out and all the snow came out. I basically crawled up to my garage to get my snow boots and the shovel. And then my neighbor, the same one that came to turn my fucking heater off because I left it on. Shout out to Brandon. He was there. And I come out of my garage and I got my hockey gloves on. I got my snow shovel and I'm ready to you gave me AirPods. Thank you. Shout out Nosely because the AirPods make shoveling so much easier. But I see him and he's like gunning it in reverse up his driveway. His driveway is almost as steep as mine, but he's not about to plow it or shovel it. He's just going to fucking gun it up there. So he tries like 6 times. So he guns it and then he just starts sliding down and he's just controlling his car. He finally gets out and I was like, dude, that was impressive. And he's like, oh, you saw that? Did you see me eat shit on my driveway a second ago? I was like, dude, me too. So we're all just bonding over fucking eating shit in the first snow. So yeah, moral of the story, it's snowing. Big Bear's got snow.
Go eat some pies.
Go eat some pies. I know you lowlanders like coming up, playing in the snow. It's fun. It's a good time. Go to Big Bear. If you do, go check out Pickles Pie Shop. Boom! How's that for a free ad? She's talking about me eating shit on the drive. He's like, is this an ad for a pie shop? Yes, it is.
That was not a paid ad. Just in case, we get flagged for saying we did an ad. We did not get paid for that. It's a free ad. We're just covering all our bases, baby.
This Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday.
Because, I wanted to bring this up. Talking about like getting flagged and stuff. Like apparently, we're fucking big in Mexico.
Oh, nice.
I got this most random email, and at first I thought it was a scam, but there was like no links on it. I was like, okay, that's cool. And
it's like slowly downloading all this shit, all the malware about it. Every time he reads it out loud, that's the actual code.
Yes. So the title is "Share the Backline is ranking very well in Mexico." From Carlos. Hello, how's it going? Hope all is well. I have some cool information that might interest you. Your podcast, Share the Backline, has good performance in Apple Podcast rankings in the last 30 days. I'll go least to best. Position number 88 in the category of music history in the United States.
Ooh.
Stick taps?
Not bad. Stick taps.
Top 100, even though we barely talk about music history.
We try.
Position number 28 in the category of music in Mexico.
Ooh, stick taps.
And position number 2 in the category of music history in Mexico.
Yeah. I want to know who's first so we can go after him. Walking blind. We should be like one of those bands that don't make it somewhere and then they're big in some other country, so they just tour there and move there and live there.
Yes, down 100%.
Let's just live in Mexico because we're big there.
I'll move to Nuevo Vallarta.
Based on this email, we moved out of Mexico and set up shop there, and we go out like expecting everybody to like know where we are. Like, what the fuck?
I think only
You be
one,
our translator.
yeah, I was gonna say only one of us can probably fluently speak Spanish.
I can understand it. They just can't speak fast. Shut up, dude. My grandma's told me that already. And my mom.
You too, dude.
Fuck you.
Yeah, or at the job sites, everyone starts talking to you in Spanish. You're like, oh, go talk to that guy. What? Dude, let's go. Based on that email, I'm ready to go. We're renewing my passport.
I need a passport.
I have mine. Let's go.
I've never gotten a passport.
Let's do it. 4, you got a passport?
Just expired.
Oh.
Boo.
It's just the number. The picture is just the number 4.
God damn it. I need to bleep that out.
Right.
Oh. Yeah, you do. You got to remember. How do you remember? How do you do editing?
Right here.
Notes?
Yeah.
You guys have to. It has to be the real, or you guys have to watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, youtube.com/@share the backline. Go watch it. But number 4 doesn't need a passport. God damn it! I did it again.
Oh my god.
No, do it right. Do it right.
Those are editing notes. That's so quick.
Spit.
It went into my hand and I slurped it up from my hand. Just say what you were going to say. Just keep saying it and then bleep it out.
Number 4 doesn't need a passport because it's number 4.
You almost did it again.
I've seen a third time.
A number doesn't need a passport.
I am not a number. I am a free man.
Tubby is a free elf.
O'Brien is not.
Obi is a free elf.
Obi is not.
Obi fans is not free. Let's land this bird.
Let's land this bird. All right, guys.
I still got all my topics, so you guys are in for quite a show next week. Oh, you're Caitlin, you're not gonna be here next week, right?
No.
All right, we got to get Jesse up here to work the buttons.
I'm going to Hawaii.
You're going to Hawaii?
I'm going to Hawaii.
Damn it! I've never been. Still want to go.
I'm going to Oahu.
Are you going to go hiking?
I'm going to go hiking. I'm going to go surfing. I'm going to go
Hiking, man.
diving. I want to go diving with the sharks and the stingrays.
So this is the last episode with Caitlin. Get eaten by a shark. Please don't. Knock on wood.
Knock
Bro.
on wood. Knock on wood.
Okay, this is not.
really
No, I'm
want
not
that.
going to say that. I'm not going to get flagged for something that I'm about to say right now.
Do it.
No.
Nope.
No, we're good.
I already have enough editing to do.
No, I'm good.
Do it, and then we'll judge it.
At work, I already said, I was like, hopefully I get bit by a shark and lose a limb so I don't have to work. Get a disability.
This guy says that all the time. We'll get like cut off or like the other day a Beamer ran a red light and almost hit us. He's like, "Fuck! You should have let it," because I moved out of the way. He's like, "You should have let him hit us." I'm like, dude, what the hell? It's like, could you imagine if they break both our legs? We won't have to work.
A podcast like this with our feet up.
Yeah, we're just
Squidward strapped to the
Yeah.
chair in his
you,
cast.
You finally get your wish because the mic will have to be taped to my face.
I can only do this as a Squidward.
It's just Squidward. Plus, it looks cool. I think I'm missing glam. I mean, it sucks that that's happened to anybody, but it's like having an eye patch. It's just, or like a cool scar.
Shout out to my friend David.
You gotta send him this.
I know. Just cut me that and I'll send it to him.
No, he has to listen to the whole thing.
I'm going to tell him, be like, this one's dedicated to you.
It is pretty cool. It's just like, it's a sign that you went through something and survived. You're like, yeah, I punched that shark right in the fucking gills.
And then it bit my arm.
Oh, because you were black? Hell no. Damn alligator bit my hand off.
Oh, R.I.P.
Oh, shit. You're right. R.I.P.
Apollo Creed. Just passed.
R.I.P. Apollo Creed.
And what was his name in Happy Gilmore?
God, why am I blanking? I just watched that like 6 times because I got it on VHS.
You're so good at winking.
Right? Am I really? Sometimes I feel like I close both eyes without knowing it.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people.
Is number 4 checking their email? You're supposed to be looking up what Apollo Creed is in Happy Gilmore.
I'm planning our trip to Mexico.
Yes! Thanks, Carlos. Now we get to go to Mexico. Hopefully we're popular somewhere beachfront property.
True.
We're gonna pull a fucking Drake Bell and just our whole podcast has to be in Spanish from the time we get there.
Oh my God, I thought you were going to pull a Drake. I was like, I don't got that kind of Canadian bacon in my pants. Pull a Drake. I'm not packing that kind of heat. Yeah, maybe the AI version of me got that Canadian bacon.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. Whenever you're listening, hope you have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Yeah, have one of those.
All right, we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Oh my God.